Whew. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Glad to have you here. Glad to see you. Japan, I love you. You guys are you're on a whole other level of crazy. And it's an epic crazy. Don't think I'm insulting you. I am not. You guys have no fear when it comes to trying something just completely different, completely new, completely off the wall, and somehow you always make it work. Like every time. Your obsession with anime is and manga is just insane. When I remembered I did a chicken review a couple weeks ago, and like it was like almost every song from the what is it, One Punch Man movie was like in the top 20. Like it was crazy. Like and then I found out like most of the songs I try to review are like, oh, that's part of an anime. What, really? Like it's a regular song? No, that's like it's all over. So your music is very much tied into your art. Your art is very much tied into your culture, and your culture is just phenomenal. One of the things I love is BabyMetal. Now, if you're not familiar with BabyMetal, I really don't know how to explain it. You need to get familiar with BabyMetal. Chocolate is just, the first time I heard that, it was just insane. The first time I heard them, I was just losing my mind. I was like, this is not real. Like, this has to be a joke, but it was not. Basically, you take 3 Japanese girls, put them in front of a power metal band, and just let them wail. And you look at them, and you're like, there's no way this is serious. You hear them, and you're just blown away. It's crazy. So they dropped a new single. They have a new album coming out in March, I believe, called The Other One. It's a concept album. I'm looking at some information here. Most of it's in Japanese, so I don't understand a lot what's going on, but I get that they're coming out with The Other One. It's a concept album, and apparently it's going to be out on, I thought I saw a date in here, in March of 2023. Which I've lost now. Oh, okay, there it is. March 24th, 2023. So be on the lookout for that. But apparently I believe this is the first single from it. It's a song called Divine Attack. It dropped 12 days ago and already has well over 1 million views since October 20th. So you can make as much fun of it as you want. You can say what you want, but they have their fans. They have over 2.5 million subscribers on their YouTube channel. Their Instagram and everything else is blowing up as well. And they are just fun to watch. I had to go find the English lyrics, so I do have those pulled up. I have not heard this. I do not know. I've scanned the lyrics just to make sure that they look like they're translating correctly, because sometimes Japanese to English translations get a little wacky. I actually had to go through about 2 or 3 translations before I found one that looked like it made more sense in the translation. So if I don't get it right, I apologize. If I make a mistake, please let me know in the comments. Please, if you enjoy this, jab the like button. I really would appreciate that, and share this with all your friends and with all of your strangers. But most of all, please leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And if you have any suggestions for something else you'd like me to take a look at, I would love to do it. So without any further ado, we're just going to go ahead and get right into this, because I can't wait. So BabyMetal, Divine Attack. Here we go. Oh.
騒がしい風が吹く強者たちここに集い心の刃を持って共に誓い共に叫びここから旅を始めよう断たれた逃げ道は破れた静寂は戦う時が来た掲げろこの手を
Okay. I hope I stopped this in the right place. We approach the long night. Noisy wind is blowing. The powerful gather here, holding the blade of heart. Oath together, shout together. Let's start this journey from here. So it's a call to arms, right? Not under the best of conditions. It's a long night. There's noisy wind, but all the strong people are here. They're all here, you know, with the courage in their heart, holding the blade of the heart, taking this oath together and shouting together, starting this journey from here. So the escape route is cut off. The silence is broken. The time to battle has come. Raise your hands. These guys have been listening to some Dragon Force, I think. But really sounds good. I was not expecting her to sing at that level. I thought she was actually going to be more powerful there. But man, she's got a beautiful voice. I do not know her name. I don't know any of the names of the girls in this group. They're all good. Every time I hear them, they just have really, and I've heard her hit some really powerful rock notes, some metal notes, and actually been pretty impressed by it. So maybe the song will pick up and we'll see some crazy stuff here. But nice. Okay, so there's English in there. So the time has come. Stand up. That was in English. Continued to your imagined tomorrow, to what you want the future to be, right? It's time to go your way. Finish this open road. And then into the guitar solo, which really sounds good. I do know, by the way, that they do have a new guitarist. I believe it was their. I want to say it was a guitarist. I hope I'm not getting this wrong. Correct me in the comments if I got this wrong. But I believe it was their lead guitarist that actually died or was killed a couple years ago. And so they have. I know they kind of restructured the band a little bit. In fact, I think they had to cancel part of a tour because of it. I'm not exactly sure what happened, but I do remember hearing about that. So, but it sounds great. They really sound. They're pretty tight. So, even short-lived desire goes against your destiny. If it's worth opposing, sacrifice your heart. So don't waste your time on what it is you're supposed to. Don't waste your time on other things when you have a destiny in front of you. If it's worth opposing to sacrifice your heart, it's worth sacrificing your heart and breaking your heart in order to fight this fight. I believe that's what they're saying here. The time has come. Stand up. If you want to see the future, it's time to go your way. Break through the barrier. And then I guess the part coming up, the time to stand up. I guess this is the chorus here. The time has come. Stand up. Continue to your imagined tomorrow. It's time to go your way. Finish this open road. Yeah, that's how it's going to wrap up. So. Hello. Good drum effect there. All right. I'm impressed here. I was sitting here during that musical part at the end there, and I was remembering back to some of the other music that they had. I can't remember. I remember Chocolate, and I can't remember the name of some of the other songs. It's been a while since I've listened to them, but they've grown. I don't know how much writing they do. I don't know how much control they have over what they're putting out. I know the band, I believe, writes their own stuff, but I'm not sure about the lyrics and the influence that they have on the music. But they've really started. They've just from the last time I heard them, which has probably been about a year and a half or so since I heard them. This concept album sounds like they're really branching out a little bit musically and lyrically. They're not just doing it for the show. It's like they actually have something to say now, and they're bringing in some more effects. They're bringing in more strings at the end there, and they're not just that in your face girl singing metal kind of thing, you know. So I'm pretty impressed. I'm looking forward to this album. If that's the first track off of it, it sounds like it's going to be some kind of a concept album, probably about fighting battles, wars, things like that. The other one, I don't know what that alludes to, unless that's like The Enemy. So it'll be interesting to see. That's coming out in March, so it's still about 5 months away, I guess now. 4 months away now. And it really sounds good. It's really a good song. I was pretty impressed by her vocal control there, and she easily could have taken that up and kind of gotten that into screamer range, but holding it back and keeping it more melodic and keeping the power down in her voice, I think really helped to sell that more efficiently as like a legitimate metal song. You know, it's very easy to overlook female singers in metal. It's almost like they have to have it's like they gotta have that edge to it, and it's very hard sometimes for more melodic female metal singers to get away. Florence Jansen is one that can definitely do it, but she's talented on a whole other level. If you've ever listened to Nightwish or any of her solo work, if you haven't, you need to look her up. She's phenomenal. And there's a few others out there, but it's almost like unless they're, you know, in a screamer band or pulling off something like Ginger or Opeth, you know, they don't really get a lot of recognition. So being able to pull off melodic metal with a female singer without it sounding like fantasy metal, like a lot of it stuff in Europe does, is kind of tricky. And if she can pull this off for the album, it'll be kind of interesting to see where it goes. So I'm really intrigued by that. I really hope it's good. I hope you guys check it out. Please, I'll drop the information, of course, in the information below. If you liked it, please drop me a comment and let me know what you thought, if you liked it or not. Are you fans of BabyMetal? Did you go down the rabbit hole after this one and check out some of their other stuff? Because if you have not listened to BabyMetal, they are a fun band to watch. Their in concert stuff is just hilarious. It's just you can't imagine. You get like halfway through a song or halfway through a concert, you're like, I just can't believe I'm watching this, and just completely entertained and listening to really good music. You know, when you get past kind of like the J-pop kind of feel for it and realize that they're playing some really good metal in a really good way, it takes on a completely new dynamic. It's really fun to watch and appreciate. In the meantime, please check out this other stuff I have over here. I'd love to hear your comments on that as well. And if you have anything you'd like for me to check out and react to, let me know, man. Drop me a link and in the comments below, and I'll check that out as soon as possible. In the meantime, I hope I'll see you guys next time. Stay good. Love you. Bye.